So at one point, I said to my boss, I said, if I have to do one more fucking live stream, I'm gonna quit.
Yeah.
I hated it so much. I hated it. And then, I don't know, maybe they heard me at the city council or something, because maybe like 2-3 weeks later, we got to open up.
Yeah.
So that was great. And then it was mental.
Yeah?
Yeah.
In which way?
To explain.
Oh, it was... Because, you know, all these kids, they came to party and they weren't able to go out for like 2.5 to 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
And so, I told these young kids to like, don't go running in the club and not to push each other and not like.
Yeah. You had to bring them, you had to school them with some club ethics.
It was like, okay, so I don't know if you have ever taught at a school or something before, but so you have the children in group 1 till 8, right? So, and every year there's a new group of children that is joining the school, and they don't know how to behave on that school, but all the other kids from class 2 to 8, they teach the kids from class 1 how to behave in the school. Now groups 1 till 3 didn't know how to behave, all came at this school for the first time, started running around, pushing around, drinking too much, and I don't know what else.
Yeah.
And this group who was supposed to taught them how to behave, it was only like a little bit over 50% of the visitors. So the group was too small to actually educate this really big group of new kids how to behave themselves.
So the entire dynamic of the club changed.
It changed. It was so weird. And
how did you manage to bring it back to a level that where you were satisfied with?
I'm not sure if I am satisfied with it yet. Because it's still
a work in progress.
It's a work in progress, and it's patience. And it's teaching kids how to behave, but it's also sometimes you have to kick someone out and you have to tell them why, and you have to tell them like, this is not the way we behave.
Yeah.
And sometimes you just grab someone and you say, hey, do you realize what you're doing right now? And sometimes we said, hey, this is now the third week that you come to us, that you have been really fucked up. Keep yourself in tone, and otherwise next week you're not going to be welcome anymore.
Yeah.
And in this way, you teach, and they teach each other, and like the old visitors also come back a little bit more and more and more, and it mixes up. So it does get less, but it's work in progress. Yeah.
Club nature is healing again.
It is. It is. Yeah. It's healing.
I can imagine that also frustrated your sort of usual audience.
Yeah.
Was that something that you could actively sort of manage, or because I can imagine that you really have two audiences then. You have sort of like the kids in the playground and the adults sort of trying to have a good night for themselves as well.
Yeah, what we did actually was, you can put it in a direction by programming. And because if you book like an artist who is like more well known with like an older audience, it will definitely get more an older audience to the club. And I think what helped really good is to have like a classic PIP production. That is how we call it. So that means do something stupid like a boxing gala or a Halloween. We have this really big Halloween event that we do, or we have this event we call Rooftop Festival. It's the biggest joke ever because it's not on a rooftop. And but we make you think that you are on a rooftop.
Like
so all the decorations, it's like seeing skyscrapers, but it's actually just not there. Or when you walk into the club, we pretend that you get into an elevator, but it's just a shaking box.
Right.
Yeah, and by organizing those kind of events that were really focused on concept and not on programming or not on getting shit-faced and screw your head off. We really got like the old crowds that always come to PIP to join again, and then it mixed up really well. And all those new kids are like, whoa, this is not just a club. They actually do like really
they put in efforts for a cool concept.
Exactly.
Okay.
And they appreciate it.
Yeah.